Welcome back to the show. Friday night we found ourselves at Big Diamond Speedway. The highlight of the evening was the Georgie Stevenson Memorial.
Georgie Stevenson was a cute little 6-year-old boy who was diagnosed with spinal cancer, and he ended up dying at the age of 12. He always wanted to grow up to be an evangelist, but during his short life and during those 6 years of fighting cancer, he prayed for a lot of people, encouraged a lot of sick people, and helped raise money to fight these illnesses. I feel like in his lifetime he was an evangelist.
Very true. Now this was the 33rd annual Georgie Stevenson Memorial, so the 358 Modifieds took to the track for 33 laps with $3,300 to the winner. The front row duo of Doug Miller in the 46 and the 3 of Billy Pouch Jr. led the charge into turn 1. Miller takes the lead as they exit the turn. The 88 of Mimi DeSantis clears the 15 of Dale Hartz and sets his sights on Pouch. However, behind them is a multi-car crash which eliminates the 357 of Frank Cozy. So we try again. Miller has a car length on Pouch at the line. Then going through 1 and 2, DeSantis dives under Pouch to move into the runner-up position. For the first third of the race, DeSantis would nearly pull even with the leader, yet would lose a little ground in the turns. The 1 of Craig Von Doren has been the king of extra distance races at Big Diamond this year. It did not take long before he had moved into 3rd place after starting 6th. Up front, DeSantis was still chasing Miller. Another driver favored to win was the 4 of Jeff Strunk. Here he takes a spot from Pouch, who would later retire from the event. The leaders were door-to-door to begin lap 14. DeSantis hugs the bottom, while Miller gets tangled up with the 87 of Eric Bine, who slows, bringing out the caution. DeSantis gets a great jump on Von Doren on the restart. CVD then has to contend with Strunk as they race through turns 1 and 2. Von Doren gains the advantage going down the backstretch. We would have a couple of cautions leading to this restart, which, as you can see, didn't go very well and leads to another caution flag. Even though another caution would bunch the field, DeSantis was able to pull away from Von Doren on his way to picking up the victory.
Congratulations, it was an impressive win holding off Craig Von Doren.
Yeah, he's hot this year. I had to be on it. I had to be on top of the wheel and give it all I had because he's the man to beat this year, no doubt about it.
And this was your first win this year?
It's my first win at Big Diamond, that's right.
Well, there were quite a few cautions. Did that give you an advantage or a disadvantage?
Well, from my perspective, it was a disadvantage because, you know, anytime you got Krager right underneath you, it's a time to worry. And, you know, with a big race like this, everybody's pushing as hard as they can, and the cautions just kept on coming, and that was definitely a disadvantage and a distraction to me.
But you did pull it off, and you won.
Yes, I did. I didn't win. We won as a team. This is a team effort. And I'd like to thank my whole team, my car owner, my sponsors, and most of all my crew. You know, they're all voluntary. We don't do this for a living. This is our fun time, and we had fun tonight.
This is a good way to add a new sponsor.
Oh, it couldn't be any better. Simon Kramer, Cancer Institute, came on board 2 weeks ago, and we put him in victory lane. I'm proud of that.
Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Jeff Strunk held on to 3rd place. Doug Miller recovered to finish 4th, while Ray Swinehart took the 5th spot. In the Sportsman Modifieds, defending points champion Doug Hendricks took the lead from the pole position and led every lap to pick up the victory. Jeremy Becker jumped out to the early lead and held off Chris Holland for the win in the Roadrunner feature. Also on Friday night at Big Diamond, the XL 600 Modifieds joined the action. And it got a little wild, as you can see. There were a number of incidents which led to the race being shortened by officials. Richie Hitzler picked up the win. This Friday is Fandemonium at Big Diamond. Admission is free.
Well, I was impressed that Mimi DeSantis was able to hold off Craig Von Doren, considering that CVD was able to win almost every big event there this season.
I liked seeing the XL 600 Modifieds. That's the first time I've seen them. They look like a lot of fun, but I don't think I would probably fit in one of those.
I don't think I could fit into one of those.
Well, coming up next on the show, we go to America's Motorsports Park for some Saturday night action.
Yes, and legendary racer Red Farmer was there.
the senior member of the Alabama gang, was there to sign autographs, meet fans, and to race. We will have highlights coming up next.
It's known as the Tricky Triangle, a track whose sum total equals a challenge like nowhere else.
Smoke is boiling between Bush and Johnson.
It is Pocono Raceway, where the first race was won by a king. Every race is full throttle to the photo finish.
Virtual dead heat.
And wrecks are not the end, but the start of a comeback. This is Pocono Raceway, where history is measured in right angles.